guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Saniksha Adnani. I post tutorials here once a week, sometimes twice a week. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to press the red button and do subscribe to my channel. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how I created this look using the Huda DD Rose Gold palette and this beautiful glitter by NYX. They are amazing. These glitters are so brilliant. Camera's really not picking up the real true color and the shine. It is just beautiful. I can't wait to show you guys the tutorial. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. I've already done my eyebrows using the Precisely My Brow by Benefit in the shade 4.5. I'm going to conceal my eyebrows with this Benefit Bowing Concealer in the shade 5. Just adding some all over my eyelid, and now I'm spreading it. I like to just extend it towards the nose to conceal any discoloration, making sure it's a thin layer. Next, I'm setting everything with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in the shade number 2. As always, if you're using a concealer on your eyelid as a primer, then you have to set it with powder. You can use any powder you want. I always use the Charlotte Tilbury because it's too light for my face. I'm using the Rose Gold palette to create this look. I'm first gonna take the shade Sandalwood on a soft blending brush and adding this color right above my crease, and I'm gonna go as high as the brow bone. Just going back and forth. I'm gonna build this shade up and I'm gonna add around 3 to 4 layers, and I'm just winging it out towards the edge. And now that's the 4th layer. I won't add any more. Next, I'm gonna take the shade Cocoa. I took this shade on a dense blending brush and adding this to the outer edge and my crease. So this was the 4th layer. Next, I'm adding this black shade called Black Truffle, and I'm adding this right towards the outer corner. I'm just going to blend it in towards my crease, but just the outer crease, that's it. And now I'm just blending the edges very gently, no pressure. I don't want you to press the brush into it. Just gently, just blend the edges. I'm going to add one more layer and make it a bit darker to match the inner shade, which I'm going to add super soon. Moving ahead, I'm again going to take the shade Cocoa and I'm just blending out the edges of the black shade. The key to perfect eye look is seamless edge. And now the fun part, I'm gonna first add glitter glue. I'm adding this NYX glitter glue all over my lid, and I'm gonna create a nice dome shape. Then I'm gonna add glitter on top of this. The NYX loose glitter, which I'm gonna add after. Don't even think of adding it without the glitter glue. Add a nice thick layer of the glitter glue. Before this glue dries up, I'm going to add the NYX glitter in the shade 11. I'm going to add a nice thick layer. I'm adding it till where I added the black shade. I don't think the camera is picking up the real shade. It is so sparkly. Like when I move, it's like glittery and sparkly. How pretty is this glitter? Next, I'm gonna take this brown shade again and I'm gonna add this where the blue meets the black. I'm doing this so that they look blended and not like two separate blocks of colors kept next to each other. Just wiggling, and again, no pressure. Next, I'm going to clean all the fallout by taking the Bioderma micellar water on a cotton pad and make a crisp line towards the edge. I'm going to start doing my base makeup. I'm first going to add this Neon Photography fluid all over my face. This is the Sigma brush in F86. You can always use your fingertips to add the primer. I'm adding this primer on my neck too. I love this primer as it's a corrector too. Next I'm gonna adding the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation all over my face. This one is in the shade 310 and I'm using a dampened Fenty Beauty sponge to apply this all over my face. Next I'm gonna add this concealer. This one is the Boeing concealer in the shade 7. I'm going to use the flat side of the Fenty Beauty sponge to blend and spread. Next I'm going to highlight using the Boeing concealer again, but this time in the shade 5. I'm adding this on the bridge of my nose, on the upper lip, around the mouth, on my chin, right under where I would do contouring, and a few dots under eye to brighten my under eye. I'm going to blend this with the back of the Fenty Beauty sponge. So I blended everything and even under the contouring, under eye. Next I'm going to add some powder. This is the Huda Beauty powder in the shade Banana Bread. I'm first using a small brush to add powder wherever I added concealer, which is under eye, on the forehead and bridge of the nose, on the upper lip, my chin, around the lips, and where I would do contouring. Then I'm using a large fluffy brush to add all over my face and my forehead and my neck. Go in downward direction. Because we all have facial hair. Don't forget the neck. Even on the neck, go in downward direction. Next I'm adding my current favorite Dior contouring powder. This is the darker shade. I took this on an angled brush. This brush is by MAC. And adding it right about the cheeks. It's just like a C all the way from here. I usually don't add contouring on my forehead because my forehead is really small, but just a very light layer, and then on the jaw. So this line is parallel to this line. Just love contouring. Next I'm adding the Huda Beauty highlight, one of my favorite highlights. I'm adding this right above the contouring. Such a beautiful highlight. And I'm adding the same highlight on the bridge of my nose, on the cupid bow, and on the chin. I love adding highlight on my chin as my face looks longer. Next I'm taking the lighter shade and adding this on my nose, just right next to the contouring on both the sides. Next I'm gonna add blush. This one is by MAC called Pinch Me. Smile and add to the apple of your cheek and blend it into your contouring. To complete the eye look, I'm first gonna take this cocoa shade on a pencil brush and adding this to my lower lash line. Make sure you join towards the edge. Next I'm taking the shade Sandalwood on a bit bigger brush and blending out the edges of the previous shade, just going back and forth. Again, make sure you join the edges. Then I'm going to take this black shade and add this as close to the lash line. And I'm adding this to the outer 3/4 only. Again, make sure it's joining the edge. Next I'm going to add the Kat Von D lash liner on my lower lash line, just all the way from the inner corner to the outer corner. Next I'm gonna add mascara. This is the Huda Beauty mascara. I'm adding the curl side first. And then the volume side. Next I'm adding the Huda Beauty lashes. These are in Lottie number 19. Lashes done. And I added these lipsticks on my lips. I mixed them. This one is in Chai and this one is in Slime. And that's the final look. I had so much fun creating this look using the NYX Glitter Brilliance. I've got this glitter in many shades. I've got the black, I've got in silver, I've got the bronze and a couple more shades. I really like them, but do not attempt to wear it without a glitter glue. You need a glitter glue. So a thick layer of glitter glue and a thick layer of glitter. So thank you so much for coming back and watching my tutorial, and if you have any comments, then don't forget to leave them down below. I'll reply to each and every comment. And do follow me on my Instagram page. I'll leave the details down below. And I really hope you recreate this look. And thank you so much for coming back, and do come back for more tutorials. And before leaving, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Have an awesome day. Bye.